Hey guys, stuffed up your TBS VTX on your Diatone? I'm going to show you how to fix it. Alright, so this is under the hood of the ER. This as the 349. As I said, this is pretty much all the same setup the Diatone run on all of the TBS models that they run, so the GDR 349, the 249 I believe, and 369. What you'll see is that I actually busted the capacitor off, so that's was replaced, and it worked. But what I found was, if I can get this to focus, is that these other little chips here, I actually had to solder them because I actually damaged them at the same time. So, especially being, as I said, with the being a VTX, I want the best video I can get when I'm ripping around, but I've just had to turn around and get a new unit. So that's what we're going to do. So this is what you're going to need to be able to do this. To be able to replace it, you're going to need a TBS Pro low ripple board, input 5 volt, from Diatone, and star of the show, the TBS Unify Pro 5 volt. Alright, so let's get into this. This is the board by itself with the capacitor, because, you know, hey, I snapped that one off. And you'll see these little pads down here. So you've got 4 of them, which line up with your TBS unit, and you've got one over here, this quick solder. So you can solder them on. That's the board by itself, which is actually member branded, which is cool. And then you're going to need, because, you know, that's always good, be prepared, and I thought I was. Now, I actually had to get the SMA version, only because of the fact that that was the only one that I could find with the right connection for the antenna. So as you can tell, it's actually one piece, and they've actually shrink wrapped it already, so I'm going to have to cut that off, so I'll just quickly do that. Let's get the scissors out very carefully. You can see what I'm doing. Actually, I'll do it on the back. Let's do it on the back. Get rid of the shrink wrap, because unfortunately the contact points are underneath the shrink wrap. Get off. No, still didn't get it. 4th time lucky, 3rd time lucky. Okay. Get that off without too many dramas, and with this one you'll actually see that they've actually put a little dab of glue on there to hold the SMA in place, so we'll get that out of the way now. So easily, so you got the UFL underneath, so that's gone. Now here comes the fun bit. You'll see there's one, where are we? There we are. One little connection there that lines up with your board, like so. And you've got the other 4 little bits there. You can tell they line up with these little guys here. So that's where we're going to have to solder to join them in, so they actually contact, so you get the desired effect. So it's just a case of, they've actually got it lined out. If you have a look on the board, you can see where it's supposed to line in, there and there. So it makes life a little bit easier. As long as you stay in the colour in the lines, you should be fine. Now this is going to be the fun bit, only because of the fact that you guys are going to have to put up with some possibly slightly dodgy soldering. Okay, so Now I'm just going to test it and check it and see how we go, and probably put some heat shrink around it, and yeah, but I'll let you know how we go. Okay, so wasn't able to get the shrink tube back around the VTX, but it definitely worked. I apologize again for some dodgy soldering. It is a fiddly job, but you know what? If you've been crashing it heaps, it is quite an exposed little VTX on top of the Diatones. So just be careful with that, but that's how you fix it, and that's what you're going to need to fix it. Happy to be back up in the air, 100%, can see what I'm doing. I'll leave some links down below where you can get the parts. Shout out to Diatone. Thanks for answering my noob questions really quickly, and and same to Phaser FPV. Phaser FPV, are brilliant. They were able to help me out also and send out the parts really quickly and a really awesome price. So I'll leave links down below to the parts and to the description and where you can find everything. Hopefully you found this helpful. And yeah, happy ripping and make every pack count. See you guys.